All right, we are answering mail today, so let's get started on that. Question numero uno. And I'm not mentioning names, so if you are in the chat room and this was a question that you sent in, that's cool. You can say that it was you. You don't have to. We don't care. The question, first one, had a question slash observation slash theory. Something I noticed. As a guy or girl, do you feel like if you have sex with someone, you gain some of their intelligence, power, etc.? Maybe that explains girls' attraction to intelligent older men or cougars, pumas, etc. Actually, it can apply either way, not making a judgment to whether it's right or wrong. My first question is, what is a puma? I know what a cougar is, but what's a puma?
What is a puma?
I'm lost on what a puma is.
Yeah, what's Can anybody help us out with what a puma? A puma to you?
All right, give me your. You heard the question. If you want, I can read it again. But
So basically, the question is, if you're with, okay, yeah, okay. If I'm hanging out with, say in a shoot or in private one-on-one, and I'm talking to somebody who, whatever their intelligence level is or whatever, yeah, you kind of get in that mode that they're in. And I don't want to sound bad toward anybody, but if you're around smart people, you're going to feel and get that power from them, that smart, intelligent power. Does that make it? Is that how it?
okay. Well,
Is that how they're asking? Is that the question?
yeah, I think so. I think that was.
How's your feelings about that?
I see the question more as a question of the power balance between men and women. That's how I take it anyway. When I was younger, I was never one who was really into to cougars. Hell, I was happy to get laid. It didn't matter how old they were. But I think I understand what the person is asking. When you have sex with someone, do you feel like a part of them you've taken a part of them? And I think that has to do with power and control and that sort of thing. And I think for some people it's more than for other people. I think some people, it depends on if you're more of a dominant kind of person. If you get into that sort of thing, certainly that plays a part.
So okay, and I don't mean to interrupt you. So like in the essence, in the dominant essence, like if you notice that you're dominating somebody, and you like, ooh, I want some of what they have of their.
Well, you've had a thing for older guys. I mean,
Sean Connery.
I think older guys in general. I mean, I'm only 5 years older than you, but you've always looked at me like I'm an older man. And from what you've said, that's kind of one of the reasons that you were attracted to me.
Younger in spirit, but older in the sense that you've experienced a lot of stuff. You were married at a young age, and I think it was a lot of it. Oh God, where am I getting into this conversation? But a lot of it was like a responsibility factor, because I'm just now in the past year going, having responsibilities of that. So if you look at me in a bad way, that's cool. I don't care. But so in that essence, sure. So
I think there's always power in play when it comes to relationships and sex. I mean, there's always a back and forth kind of flow, I think.
yeah.
And this is my opinion anyway, when you get when too much power is one way or the other, it takes a certain person to deal with that. I've always been the kind of person where maybe in our sex life I'm a fairly dominant person, but I grew up in a house where my mother wore the pants, and it was drilled into my head that women are, she was a little bit of a feminist kind of person, and women are equal to men and all that kind of stuff. So I always grew up and have lived my adult life feeling like it's not all up to me to make decisions and all that kind of stuff. It takes both of us. Not everybody is like that, though. I'm not saying that I'm right in the way that I do things, but it just seems to be the way things work with us.
Right. I agree with you. Yes, definitely the yes. the in the bedroom department. I don't know where to go with that.
Neeler says, I personally like them young, dumb, gorgeous, and full of cum.
Oh, Neelu. Balance is definitely better. Yes. And can I say stuff? Can I?
You can say whatever you want to say.
Okay. This is more okay. How do I say this? This is becoming more of a. It's about me now with the question. It's not. It's about whoever had asked this. But I will say though, when we first got married, when Seth and I first got married, I didn't. And again, look at me like I'm a bad person. It's all good. I've learned a lot, but I took too much power. I took it too far, way too far.
Okay.
And yeah.
So all right. We're gonna. No. Shit's about to get real here.
Uh-oh. I'm just saying. So yes.
Alanna is a submissive person. Okay. Sexually, she does like older guys. She likes younger guys too. However, I'll be honest, she has a devious side to her. Alanna and I do not have a perfect marriage by any means, and we've had long discussions over the fact that I've believed a lot of things that she's told me that weren't true, and live to regret those decisions at times.
Yes.
But you have a way of, as I said earlier, you know how to play people sometimes, and you that's a form of control, I think.
Right.
And you've played me at times.
And I am not anymore. I want to make that very clear. But yes, I am not a perfect person by any means. Everybody says, "Oh, you're so perfect." The fuck I am. No, I'm not. Anyway, I'm just wanting to make that clear too. And so this whole question made me go, holy shit. And then with you saying about, your mom and stuff, and I started thinking about, God, my mom and dad seem to be balanced, I think.